This is going to be a tough thing for a lot of people to hear. You know, women will react very negatively to this because it's a negative thing about them. But it's true. From my experience anyway. I mean, maybe I'm just unlovable. I don't know. Maybe I'm the exception. But, you know, I've had my share of dating experiences and long-term relationships and so forth. So I'm not really any different than anyone else in that regard. But my experiences, and you know, and a lot of men will even, you know, reject this, what I'm about to say, because it's not something you want to be true. In fact, I'm 48 and I'm really just now starting to just accept that this is what it is. Just, it's a reality that you will fight to the bitter end. But the thing about reality is it usually wins, you know? And the reality is that women don't love men. I mean, this word love is kind of an invention, you know? Like, it's applied to a lot of very different situations, you know? Like, sorry, I'm getting, it might be allergies, I don't know. Like, you supposedly love your mother and you love your children and you love your wife. It's all the same word used, and I think those are three very different situations. So, I don't think women love men. I don't think they love their husbands. I think that a husband is something they need to have for their own reasons. But I don't think love is a word that really comes into play there. I think they love their kids. I think they're wired to love their kids. And so I'll give them that. But I don't think women love men at all. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's gonna come back and say, "Oh, you're talking about the wrong women" or whatever. You know, every time you give an example, you're like, "All these women I've met are like this." Oh, you've only met the wrong women. Okay, well, every woman I see on the internet has this opinion. Well, you've only looked at the wrong women, and the internet isn't real life. It's like, okay, well, you show me the woman that legitimately loves a man. I just don't think they're designed that way. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when something is just such a truism, it's like, is it even really a negative thing? I'm not really insulting them. I think it's just their nature, you know? Like I said, I do think they love their kids. You know, like my wife's relationship with me is 100% different than it is with her kids. Like, she actually gives a shit about her kids. Basically is the difference, you know? Whereas with me, it's just a never-ending, like, what have you done for me lately, you know? Do this, do that, you know, fix this, do this chore. I'm not getting any, you know, sympathy or cuddling, however you want to put it. Like, I'm not getting any love, basically, you know? It's like, men get love from their parents, and they get love from their kids, you know? But you're just not going to get love from a woman. So if you're looking for that, like, basically just take her for what you know. If you get sex, you know, after you've been married a little while, if you get sex every, you know, once a month or something, you know, at least you're getting something out of the situation. You know what I mean? Because you're just not going to get love. You know, that's the way it is. I don't think they're programmed that. Like, not only are they not programmed that way, but now in society, like, they've been raised since birth with all this feminist bullshit about, like, how much men suck and everything, and how you have to, like, treat men a certain way, and everything's men's fault and stuff. You know, I think it's probably a combination of the two. It's nature and nurture. But either way, the conclusion is the same. The ultimate result is the same. You're just not going to get love from a woman, period.